regroup. Talking about all of the opposition parties, from the PDP to the Labour Party and NNPP and the ABGA and I think one YPP or PP in the case of the Senate. So, all of those ones, the one we group there, make them see how it could take a be. So, we're going to see all of that politics in the National Assembly leadership, the politics and where they go on there. We're going to keep our eyes there because anyhow when you take to anybody will bust out saying yes, now him be speaker or now him be the Senate president or any of the leadership positions there, they're very important to Nigerians because it matter. Not be everything be executive, not be everything be governor or president. Our legislators, we need to put eyes for their body. What really then they do because now they supposedly they represent. So people with that leadership, it's important to know who and who would them be and how much interest would they get for the people matter. That's another area where people will be supposed to look. As they drag this thing, with they drag. Okay, that one day there. The Punch. Then, of course, we see reps step down 543 billion naira judgment debt. Reps step down 543 billion naira judgment debt payment. I want day there. President signs bill on judges' retirement age. That one's one of the developments we bust out yesterday. Bill on the retirement age for judges. President don't sign that bill based on 1 or 2. Subsidy. NNPCL failed to remit over 8 trillion naira, says RMFAC. NNPC failed to remit over 8 trillion naira on top of subsidy matter. NNPC. I don't talk this thing before. So yes, while with the this end of the subsidy regime, then of course. The beginning of a new government, these two happenings or these two events, now good opportunity to carry torchlight, carry cleaning things and things, packer and broom, inside of NNPC, tidy that place up. And a very good opportunity now where these things they happen to even put eye for what's in they play out for inside of that NNPC. And that one day there. All of them for inside of the papers. Nigeria Air, Arewa Group demands Sirika's arrest. That one day there. They arrest Sirika. That one day there. INEC APC oppose LP's request to quiz IT experts. Alright, that one day there. 5G raised telecom's GDP contribution to 2.51 trillion naira. NCC, I did talk that one. This morning. Ogun community residents stranded as flood overruns Link Road. Hey. Oh wow. And even they see the pictures the water they reach their waists. For Ogun community there, for Ogun state, say the residents there they stranded. The flood now don't overrun their Link Roads. All the road don't turn to river. The road don't lost. Return home for votes buying trial. APC tells Adebutu. All right, all of them there for inside of the Punch. On to the next one. This day newspaper now. The big one for this day. A talk said Tinubu meets senators. Members elect charges them to work together. Choose own leaders. Say we meet with them. Say see make a work together. Make a choosing our own leader. The riders were there. He say urges them to put nation's interest above other considerations. Say make this one what they do now. Make gonna put the interest of the nation number one before anything. PDP moves to back Yari's faction to create upset. Says opposition parties will maximize their numbers. That one said day there. Abiodun, governors across parties have accepted APC's candidates. That one day there too for inside of this day. I talk about the National Assembly leadership still on steel. All of them for inside of the matter. Then Sule. Buhari spent over $19 billion on fixing refineries in 8 years without results. Hey. So 19 billion naira on fixing refineries for 8 years without results. Doubts Nigeria's petrol consumption data. That one day there. Talk about the governor of Nasarawa State, Mr. Abdullahi Sule. Now talk this particular one yesterday. Say the Muhammadu Buhari administration Say they spend $19 billion or more. $19 billion. Not be small money. Even me as I call it, they look and well. It says $19 billion on now according by the governor of Nasarawa State, of course, Mr. Abdullahi Sule. Say the government of Muhammad Buhari in 8 years spent $19 billion on repairing Nigeria's 4 refineries in 8 years, and the refineries no agree repair after the 8 years. You know, still repair. And I didn't talk this one for TV, for television interview when they do, based on what they do. All right, so that one day there for inside of this day newspaper. Telecom sector contributed 2.508 trillion naira to GDP in Q1, that now quarter one, for inside of 2023. That one day there. Obi seeks permission to question INEC over ICT personnel used. That one self day there. All of them for inside of this day. On to the next one this morning, The Nation newspaper. 15 minutes past 7 o'clock. Waiting the paper to talk. Waiting the paper to talk. Idea we did this morning. Anyway, the big one for The Nation. Tinubu's parley boosts Akpabio's Abbas's chances. Tinubu's parley boosts Akpabio's Abbas's chances. I think because he just go rap, relate with some of the lawmakers them. That one day there, based on how it be. Then lawmakers intensify lobbying ahead presiding officer's election. Yari Kalu adamant. That one day there. Speaker rejects no man's land tag for Lagos. Speaker rejects no man's land tag for Lagos. Ani Okonkwo dies at 63. That one sad one there. Ani Okonkwo, solid Nigerian. All right, dies at 63. That one day there. Mba lawyer urge Kanu's release. But now, wow. So this is Nando Kanu matter. How far? How the matter even the be safe? So the new president, we don't get a new government actually be. What did happen with Nnamdi Kanu? That one day there. Then of course Monday is June 12th holiday. That one day there on top of The Nation newspaper said this morning. Presidential poll, okay, where we served. Presidential poll, okay, where we served, says articles, witnesses. 9 day talk so this morning. Which other one day here? Okay. Appeal call to orders Makinde to pay ex-council chiefs 3.4 billion naira. The kind of security chiefs president need by Olugbon. And the kind of security chiefs, somebody don't do a story on top of that one, based on the kind of new set of security chiefs where the president need. PDP seeks transfer of Ogun Kaduna tribunals to Abuja. All of them for inside of The Nation this morning. Daily Trust, they are so now. On top of Daily Trust, he say the big one says support Akpabio, Tajuddin. Tinubu they urge lawmakers elect. They make us support Akpabio now. How can I support Akpabio and Tajuddin? What did they happen? That one day there. The riders president gets governors buy-in. The other one say Yari Kalu remain in race. Betara meets Ashiwaju today as Wase insist on contest. That one day there too. All of them for Daily Trust. Ipman assures on capacity to force price of petrol down. Ipman the ginger. They assure on capacity to force price of petroleum down. How economy fared under Obasanjo, Yaradua, Jonathan, Buhari. That one self did there. Comparative analysis. Doing for Daily Trust there this morning. So the be 18 minutes past 7 o'clock. Super Citizen at sunrise. Waiting the paper to talk with the check and one by each. The number self did there. Make yourself put body. 2 years after. Freight services on Lagos-Ibadan Lagos-Ibadan train stall. Okay, that one day there. All of them for inside of Daily Trust this morning. Okay, that one day there. Then of course, make we check the other papers there. The other one with the Daily Sun self day here this morning. INEC explains non-transmission of election results without beavers. That one day here this morning. Obi LP seek court order to question commission on credibility of ICT devices. All of them day here. Makinde, Wike, Otom, Ikbazu, Ugwanyi meet Tinubu, seek equity, fairness, and justice. Hey, I hope you know these names we call now. The names of Makinde, Wike, Otom, Ikbazu, Ugwanyi. Then go meet Presido Tinubu for inside of Villa there. Then they find equity, fairness. Meanwhile, somebody like Wike now don't visit Presido, the president. They don't visit him. How many times now? You don't. It just be like say they go that villa back to back. It can't be like that thing where the be say president to tell him when he go for Port Harcourt. He say, I don't owe you anything what you want from my side. Lobby me. It can't be like say maybe Naimo Wike, because Wike don't go there back to back. Now according by this one now, Wike Ascoff, you know, say that the G5 governors now be this one. I don't know whether they defunct, whether they don't dissolve or be they still day. But now the G5 governors, some of them will be governor again. Some of them, you know. So, but then Makinde, Wike, Otom, Ibazu, Ugwanyi, all of them carry waka go meet the president to find equity, fairness, and justice. That one day there. Panic in Anambra Assembly as armed men try to abduct member-elect. Oh, wow. Security for the southeast there, security for Anambra State and the other southeastern states. We need to pay attention to it in the really they occurred here. That one day there. El Rufai under fire over viral video. Well, people still talk about that one. Catholic priests asked Tinubu Ubasani to call ex-Kaduna governor to order over comments on same-faith ticket. That one day there. 10th NAS leadership. Nobody should take Izuna so seriously. Ahize and they talk that one self. Don't take us seriously. Everybody gets everybody they pursue it in the pursue. I don't know whether anybody ambition they more legitimate than the other person own. That one day there. Then of course with the Siam tears as ex-senator Ani Okonkwo dies at 63. Soludo Ngige. Others mourn. That one day there. So rest in peace for there. That one day there for inside of the matter. Okay. All of them they there. Kosil backs Ohaneze for rejecting deputy speaker position. Ohaneze we don't talk say we know the will not be deputy speaker position we the southeast need than according to Ohaneze Ndibo. And of course, the Jamboree they call Kosil, they don't come outside, they can't start support them. Say, we support the hand and reject the deputy speaker position. Now the Benjamin Nkalo now, where they don't not be the candidates of the where they don't APC, now the anointed candidate they don't bring come outside. We supposed to be I think the deputy speaker of the House of Rep. The deputy speaker of the House of Rep said that one, and of course now from Abia State, now honorable from Abia State there, say they declare him persona non grata. Then according by they say, this one where now they give by Benjamin Carlos. So I beg. That one day there, all of them for inside of Daily Sun this morning on top of the radio with the check I'm there. Which one they here? FG declares June 12 public holiday to mark Democracy Day. June 12. Okay, so June 12, Monday, public holiday. And the kind of public holidays we line up since how many months they come now. Anyway, but Monday, June 12, public holiday. That one day there for inside of the matters this morning. Then, of course, which other headline day here? Mba in Aso Rock asked Tinubu to release Kanu. Talk about Mba, the governor of Abia State there. The governor of Enugu State, I believe. Talk about therefore Aso Rock. They talk say make the president make it try release Kanu. That one day there. Such gesture will begin healing process. Outlines security economic plans for Enugu. That one day there, all of them for inside of Daily Sun. Then on to the next one. Nigerian Tribune Day here, 7:24 this morning. The numbers to call day here 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205 0818 22 22 206. You want to drop message for WhatsApp 0818 22 22 205. On top Nigerian Tribune, 10th NAS, Tinubu pushes on, meets lawmakers elect. That one day there. Canvasses unity, national interest, wants them to downplay politics, meets G5. Now one of the things a lot of people still talk about this president. The president, they consult widely. They meet everybody. They meet our man. They meet these people. Meet these people. Meet these people. Meet these people. Well, as expected, all governors in support of APC zoning template. Ogun governor, and they talk so. So the governors they in support of the template to APC bring come aside. PDP will work with other political parties. Ologun Nagban, and they talk that one day there. Tinubu signs first bill. He don't sign him first bill as president. And of course, that one on the new act where they harmonize judicial officers, their retirement age and their pension. To just touch some things for their pension and their minimum wage there. I talk about the bill where the president don't sign. And that one day there. DSS storms Anambra Assembly, attempts to whisk away Newi lawmaker elect. Now, wow, what did happen? That one day there. NNPCL yet to reconcile 8.5 trillion naira fuel subsidy claims. That one's day there. Enugu governor in Aso Rock presses for Nnamdi Kanu's release. That one, all of them day for there. Subsidy, Falana lists 22 corruption cases that cost Nigeria trillions of naira. Says Obasanjo paid 873 billion naira for fuel subsidy. Yaradua paid 749 billion naira for fuel subsidy. Jonathan paid 3.9 trillion naira for subsidy. Buhari paid 11 trillion naira for subsidy. All of them, he did for inside of Nigerian Tribune. So, well, the thing called the rise. They rise. That's why the subsidy had to go. It had to go because the company like say it swell up like Gari Jebu, Obasanjo pay 873 billion naira throughout the tenure for fuel subsidy. Yaradua for in short time paid 749. Jonathan paid 3.9 trillion. Buhari paid 11 trillion for subsidy. That one day there for inside of the matter. Then which other headline day here this morning on top of the radio with a check. I'm waiting the paper to talk. NAS election results transmitted, but presidential election results failed to go. INEC officials tell courts, or INEC official tells courts. That one day there. Tinubu, APC kick against tendering of statements. Obi seeks court order to interrogate INEC on ICT experts used for election. That one day there. Of course, shout out to the police, to gallant police officers. We're here now. So, police rescue abducted travelers in Ondo, 4 kidnapped after naming ceremony in Kwara. That one served day there for inside of Nigerian Tribune this morning. Then, Leadership Friday, day here too. 7:28. Now, within the time we talk, we don't open the phone lines, but make I just collect one or two from Leadership Friday. 10th National Assembly leadership, of course, the 10th NAS leadership. We'll see this one. Tinubu sticks with Akpabio. Abbas lobbies lawmakers. Lawmakers, making a day with me. Making a support Akpabio. Making a support Akpabio and Abbas. Says it's about Nigeria projects. Accuses Goje, Aliero, Wamako of stalling progress. Yari, Kalu, Jimo, Ibrahim, Wase, Betara, absent. Them they not considered, they don't come within the pursue their ambition. Opposition will spring surprises on Tuesday. The PDP they talk so we go shock you now. We will shock you. We will shock you people on Tuesday. And we will shock because they will do the election, the NAS leadership election. They will just do the election there, then inaugurate the 10th National Assembly. But then PDP they say we will shock you. Now, so somebody they shout, I will shock you. I will shock you. See, if you try this thing, I will shock you. The person shouted, I will shock you. The person when they shout for the I will shock you. Say, the way you they shout to this, I will shock you. I will shock you. I will shock you. if you no can still do anything, I go still shock. Last. You go still shock me if you don't do anything. No. Yeah? That one day there. On top of the matter, Leadership Friday, 45,000 Nigerians may miss Hajj over visa hitches. That one said day there this morning. Transactions suffer as FG restricts MDA's accounts. Telecom sector contributes 2.508 trillion naira to Nigeria's GDP. Kano demolition, police arraign 106 suspects for theft break-in. That one day there. Then, of course, the founder of Dark Communications, Chief Raymond Dokwesi, Dark Communications founder. Of course, the headline there, they say Dark Communication founder Dokwesi for burial June 22nd. That one served day there for Inside of Leadership Friday there. Obi seeks tribunals nod to question INEC on ICT experts. Gunmen kill Catholic priests in Edo State. What do you feel about what in the papers they talk this morning? 0903 22 29 797. Who they here?
Ezemmuo.
Morning to you there. Who they talk this morning now?
My name is Mike, my brother.
Mike? Michael Afana.
I do. You just keep on shocking me.
I did shock you?
No.
I'll take the shock you now, my brother. I'll be electric.
Also, I just keep on hearing shocking. But
yes.
The thing here is that the NMPC failed to remit over 8 trillion naira. And my question is, remember, immediately the removal of the subsidy came, the GMD of the NMPC are telling us that the government are owing how many trillion for subsidy. And then if you, who are overseer of those things, are the one who failed to remit, and they are coming back to tell the government that the government are owing a subsidy of how many trillion naira, which I cannot be able to know now. It begs for question. We need to ask a very big question about that, and I think somebody like him need to explain to us. Also, even the National Assembly of it, who will be the leadership of the Senate, this is not the one we need.
Mass leadership.
Exactly. We don't even care to know who become their leaders, because for me personally, what I see in that regard, whether you are a deputy speaker or you are a president of the Senate, you understand? At the end of the day, it is only for your pocket. I don't see any other thing different, my brother. You understand? Since the Lawan has been collecting salary, I have not heard that this particular one, this month I'm channeling for his own constituencies. This month, maybe probably it's okay. For 3 months now, my own salary now, I'm going to give it to my constituencies. So when you look at all of these things, it's for their own benefit. So for me, nobody should kill themselves over who become the president of the Senate or not. What is important is the leadership of the president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, because that one is very paramount for everybody. It affects everybody, and that's why whenever I come like this.
But if you talking about affecting everybody, the leadership of the Senate affects everybody too, because everybody they represented for the Senate there.
What kind of law are they making? They are making law to favor themselves.
Yeah, but that another different matter. Whether they are making law to favor themselves or not, but now everybody's business. So you know, go just say now and nobody enough presidency. You go focus National Assembly, no matter. No, not the people 9 days there, not the people's representatives 9 days there. So we guys know what did happen there.
Anyway, if you ask me, sir, I will tell you to scrap them, because I don't want to refer to the immunity, but before the coming of National Assembly, things were working perfectly. So we can even do away without them, and things can still work for the good of the country. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Michael, for that one. We don't talk this morning on top of the radio now. Waiting you feel about waiting the papers. They talk this morning on top the Super Citizen on Sunrise, Citizen FM 93.7 for Abuja. Who they decide now this morning?
Good morning, Shifreze.
Morning to you, brother man. Who they talk there? Maxman, I believe.
Yeah, no, Maxman.
Welcome. Make we hear.
NNPC failed to remit 8 trillion naira.
Yes.
And there was a time we reached newspaper headlines say government they owe NNPC 11 trillion. I mean 3 trillion. Again, Buhari spent $19 billion on for in 8 years to repair refinery. No refinery they work. So this will tell us now, say, this past regime, they just go there, go set themselves as fraudsters to deceive and cut away Nigerian money. 19 billion for maintenance of old refinery. When it reach that 19 billion reach to build that Dangote refinery, it just vanished like that. NNPC, oh no, it vanished. Now so they run country. And these people that go do this thing, nobody go call answer case. I spend the money waiting make 19 billion of rehabilitate for refinery. Nobody go answer question. If we run this country like this, make we know say for the country to go forward, it go hard. I might take this money with that. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk this morning. As they take the B. All right, Joe, we still there here. We'll check out who they saw this morning now. Hello.
The chief press. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Sakwa. Who they talk with here?
I'm Monday from Buhari.
Monday from Buhari. I see you. How your side this morning?
Yeah, we thank God this morning.
Let's go, my brother. Make we hear you.
Yeah, my take this morning now. 5G governor meet with Tinubu. Very unfortunate.
How is it unfortunate?
Very unfortunate. And they are talking about equity.
And fairness. Equity, fairness, and justice.
Yeah, the part where those people play for this election where it just ended. Up till now, I have not recovered from it. I ask myself, where did from these people to work against their party to go and support another party? Look at how they are running up and down today. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. My faith for these people, I don't know. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Thank you.
All right, Joe. Thank you so much for this one. We don't talk. Well, you raise point there when you talk or say the role where they play during the election or before the election. Maybe some of them, if you tell them, say they're going to run helter skelter or they're going to run the lobby for one or two things, they know, maybe some of them are not going to believe. And if you tell some of them, like one or two of them, so in the case of the former Abia State governor, if you tell them, say nothing for you, last, maybe you're not going to believe. Who they decide? I greet you.
Yes. Number one, Tinubu meets lawmakers, our governors, and says Akpabio is his choice.
All right.
Yes. On Tuesday, Tinubu will prove to us his sagacity and acumen politically. This is the difference between what happened 2015 and now. 2015, the Buhari just came in. It's not really the politician. You can say what politicians do. They don't give until the last something. You don't give up. You try to use every, and they call it what? They call it a negotiation. They call it a lobby. You have to lobby people, both opposition, both young people. You don't give up. But that time, Buhari said so it's not concerned about anybody that come or he can work with anybody. In the end, Sadaki came in and Sadaki really spoiled his government because all the things that you have, all these assembly were turned down. So Tinubu now should prove to us his sagacity and that power, that political acumen has. But meaning that he got a Fabio and all the one they are choosing to get them installed. Let me tell you, yes, the opposition want to prove a point. I'm telling you that they also entering the opposition because they have been to the governors and the rest to influence one way or the other. As I said, I have not rested. He has been going around the country, going to party, going to meet people to talk to them. And I believe that they were achieving what they want to achieve. They have now got to issue.
All right. Sharp.
Sharp, yes. The NNPC did not remit money. And NNPC government is owing them. You ask yourself, how did it come? I will explain. NNPC have been the one paying for subsidy. All this why. And their taxes and royalties you are paying to government, they did not pay because they say government, you are owing us for subsidy. We are paying on your behalf. That's the money that you are referring to, that they have not remitted money because the government, yes,
all right,
they are giving you 1 trillion naira,
all
so
right,
you are taking it because you are owing on 3 trillion naira. So
all right.
The issue of $79 billion or something, that one should be investigated. Want to really see how $9 billion went into refinery and today no drop of oil coming out. Yeah, I'm very much interested in that.
All right. Thank you, GB from Lifecam, for that one. We don't talk. as it be for on top of WhatsApp here. Somebody they talk say, "Good morning, Ezemmuo. How are you today?" He say, He said that proposal by Lagos State House of Assembly to make law to protect make indigenous property and investment in Lagos is an obvious invitation to anarchy. Since after the presidential election that the Labour Party overwhelmingly defeated Tinubu and APC, it has become war against non-indigenous and exclusive law, who are shown to have great numbers in Lagos, but in Lagos State by their vote in February 25, 2023 election, the drum of war, it should not outrightly be discarded. Okay, thank you so much. Ele Chuku from Karu, Nasarawa State. Ele Chuku talk this one. I hear you, I see you. Thank you for that one. We don't talk this morning. Now, waiting the paper to talk with the check them one by one on top of the radio as you take the beat. Hello, who they decide now?
Hey, Ezemmuo.
Morning to you, my brother.
Mr. Ola from Same Global Estate, Dako District.
It must do Dako this morning. Dako District. Welcome, Mr. Ola. Make we hear you. How your side this morning?
We did Bamu. You see, that Mudashiru Masa, the new speaker, the elected speaker of the House.
Yes.
His statement is actually stating the obvious that he will encourage lawmakers to make more indigenous-friendly business and property laws. They are also advised to also make sure they accommodate legitimate interest of non-indigenous, because any place that wants to grow,
yes,
any society that wants
must
to
be
grow
open-minded.
Must be open-minded and accommodative. There is a Lagos-born young man who recently became a mayor in Colorado Springs in the United States. He's a Lagos boy, Yoruba boy. He's the mayor now. Far away in America. You know, because they are accommodating. That's why he could reach that opportunity and possibility. So the House members must have that in the back of their mind. They must be accommodating. You know, it's very, very, very important. Hello?
All right.
Hello, bros.
Are they with you?
Yeah. Concerning the NMPC, Governor Sule, well, those monies have been spent actually, really, to revive our refineries. But at least we are still expecting Port Harcourt to actually be delivered before the year runs out and worry. You know, the Italian and Korean investors are working. They are working to actually...
So you are saying the money spent for the refinery is not totally a waste. The refineries are going to be ready soon.
It should have actually been better managed nonetheless, but at least we are expecting the completion date. The Koreans and the Italians are around, and hopefully there will be light at the end of the tunnel.
Well,
hopefully.
Well, thank you so much for that one. We don't talk about Mr. Ola. You say hopefully. Thank you so much for that one.
Thanks for the opportunity. Keep up the ginger, Oga.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. Thank you. You say hopefully, say they go complete it. But then when you sound like, or you sound very authoritative, like you did very certain, say this is what we're expecting. You know, almost like if you're the spokesperson. But then make we see how you go take a B. The number still there to talk to us this morning. 0903 22 29 797. And of course we get 08 18 22 22 205. We get 0818 22 22 206. Of course, if you get your message for WhatsApp, if you drop it there, we will still check them out for 0818 22 22 205 on top of the WhatsApp there, based on how it be. Make I check. Anybody there this side?
Hello.
I greet you.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you there.
The radio in person. My name is Alami and I'm calling from
I greet you, Alamin from Gwarimpa. Yes, I greet you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Yes. Quickly.
I react on this. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead quickly now.
Thank you. My reaction this morning is the expose from the Lagos State House of Assembly Speaker on the Mudashiru Obasa about introducing laws to protect the interest of the indigenous. Ezemmuo, you agree with me that Lagos is the foremost progressive and the most accommodating state in Nigeria. And Lagos attained the greatness that it attained today because of its open door policy, which makes room for everybody from all walks of life to come in, work legitimately, pay your taxes to the government, make your money, and go back home successful. Now, the government is now proposing to, not just the indigenous. And this is where I'm beginning to also call for regulation of the social media. Some group of people are now trying to twist the narrative. They've not even seen the context of the law. The law has not even been made, and they've concluded that it is targeted at some group of people. And I can give you names of non-indigenous of Lagos that is holding elective position. The honorable member Google representing Isolo and Oshodi constituency 3 Lagos State House of Assembly. His name is Honorable Emeka Ezemmuo.
Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on, Alamin. Make we not confuse several things together. The issue no be you just let's say they slightly deviate. Talking about making laws to protect indigenous and then addressing the matter we concern no man's land, that no man's land comment, it trigger some people. That's the point. And it's coming from the speaker. He's saying administration will make laws we could protect indigenous. How about the non-indigenous who are doing legitimate business in Lagos? That's the question. Not be all these narratives where they go before elections or during election. We hear all of them. That now needs now not be time for campaigning. Now different matter. So making laws. Or go ahead, make you finish. Then I will I tell you.
Okay. Yeah. So the point I'm making is, I think everybody is comfortable with it. I'm not a Lagosian, but everybody wants to associate with success. So by extension, I'm a Lagosian. The question I'm asking is, the government said they want to make law to protect its people. My state, Kogi State, is making law to protect their people. Kaduna, all other states are doing the same. Why are people against it? Do you have any...
People are against it. People are against it because the law is not protecting the people, like you said. The law is protecting the indigenous. How about the non-indigenous? I don't know if you understand. I don't tell you. That's what is the issue. That's what the issue is. The law, what he said he will do laws that will protect indigenous of Lagos. That's the issue now. That point, 9 people they talk about. Say, how about it? Come bless you. How about the?
That should not be an issue. They should. I think the state government has the right, if the people so wish to. I think they have the right to do it. If my state wants to do it, nobody can stop us.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk because the subject, what they say, okay, the story say the legal speaker for an inauguration, they talk about laws that we favor or that will protect the interests of citizens. Not if you say Lagosians, that means then everybody with the Lagos. Okay? Who they decide?
Morning, sir.
Morning, I greet you.
Thank you. This is the voice of Kennedy.
Kennedy, welcome. Morning to you. Make we hear you quickly.
Thank you. They say make a verse, but I know this one where they give us your church mind again in the morning like this.
My brother.
That devotion.
My brother.
That devotion.
Okay.
That they listen to that devotion.
You feel Amabi?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
No worry, my brother. I deal with you. No worry. I deal with you.
That's good. That's good.
Yes.
Imagine $19 billion dollars, not naira. Yet he left the office with no single refinery functioning. That man should be arrested. He's not far. He's still in Nigeria. He should be arrested. He should be questioned. Tinubu should make us happy. He should make us feel that he's not representing anybody. He's representing the interest of Nigeria. He will suit us very well if he called that man to book. Now I'm talking about this law in Lagos. It should have been a law to protest people living in Lagos. It would have been better. If you say people living in Lagos, it means that both visitors, anybody in Lagos is being protected. And then nobody will question that law. But he figure and name just the citizens There are some people that are there that are not citizens. What about them? Who protect them? That's the question. Thank you, Make I stop here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother Kennedy, for that one. That's not the subject matter. I understand Alameen, I understand where they come from. But then when they talk about the natives, they single out the indigenous. You say there's nothing wrong with that. If we replicate them across the country, you know, it just gets that divisive undertone. That now the concerns where many people they get. It be like, say, this idea of protecting the indigenes, it be like, say, you get divisive undertone, like it divide, you get, okay, protect indigenes and leave the others. That's not the connotation where people, the way they think they throw out, where people they get, and that's not what people they react to. All right, so that one day there. All right, so on to the next one. Make I collect this call quickly before I switch up a few minutes before 8 o'clock. Who they here?
Ezemmuo.
Morning to you there. Who they talk?
Good morning. This is Chief Eze, the chief priest in charge.
Chief Eze from Orozo.
Exactly.
Chief Eze, morning to you. Welcome. Make we hear you quickly now.
All right. We are only preaching unity with our lips. We know the divisive elements we have in this country, especially after this election. So many people are not happy with the Igbos. Let me be specific.
Well,
they are the people they are doing this law against in Lagos. I've been in Lagos for 10 years, so I know what is happening.
Well,
it's not today that it started. It was only
Chief Eze
that was so liberal.
Yes, but then Chief Eze, make you go there wise. Make we no make absolute statement like it is against the Igbos. No talk now that kind of word now. It just be like what would they talk about the speaker? This one have another trigger.
You know, all right, I understand you. You know why I'm saying this? Like somebody where we are in Abuja, the person that has no questions are just called.
No,
Even if you call
hold on, Chief Eze, no. I'm not gonna let you. You feel not agree with what Alamin. Hold on, Chief Eze. Hold on. Okay, I gotta let you go, Chief Eze. I beg, because you know if you notice, they allow make everybody talk their mind. All of us no suppose they, or all of us fit no agree. We fit no they on the same page, but no come call out somebody else openly. I know the talk say I stand with waiting anybody to talk. I know they make case for Alamin, I know they make case for you or anything, but they no call them out like that. Because everybody get their own opinion. And the talk radio, everybody go talk his own. If I dey here, if Alamin cross in boundary, me, I go checkmate them. Anybody else we cross in boundary, me, I go checkmate them. Because even me, when they talk, I get my own boundary. All right, so I beg. All right, thank you so much. I don't want to go back and forth. Thank you so much, I beg, Chief Eze. If you call us back, we could talk normal. No vex. Morning. Who they here?
Yeah. Johnny is fine. I'm calling from Gusape now.
From Gusape, Johnny from Gusape. Quickly.
The issue of the law that is being proposed in Lagos, I want to say what I will advise that wherever we are, we should take this nation as one, not by segregating. The law actually, to my mind, is not what I expect from a lawmaker anyway. But all the same, wherever you are living, try to be friendly with the people you meet there. That is where I look at it. Because we experienced what actually happened in Lagos this past election, whereby particular people from particular of country won election and they started raising a different flag, which is, we all saw it. That's not what Nigeria needs.
All right. Thank you so much. Yes.
They should learn to be friendly too.
All right.
That's why I think I want to agree with Alamin.
All right.
Completely. Yeah.
All right.
Thank you so much.
All right. Patrick from New Cairo talks. Good morning, Nigeria Air. Arewa Group demands Sirika arrest. They say in a country where things work, all the people involved in the scamming of Nigerians in the name of Nigeria Air will be in custody of police for crime. against Nigeria. Unfortunately for us, this is Nigeria where things like this are swept under the carpet. Unless this administration prove me wrong, this is what I believe. EFCC should not be waiting for someone to ask them to go after people like Hadi Sirika and others. The crime is a visible one. Everybody can see it. Patrick Ninde talks so from New Caro. Chief Priest. Caller sent short message today. Chief Priest, good morning. Has the people read through the bill proposed by Lagos State lawmakers before criticism? We need to manage our emotions, intelligence, not hit the politics. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk based on how it be. Okay, that one day there. Okay. Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk. On to the next one. Make I just take maybe one or two calls before we come up. Anybody there here?
The man with enough Bongo and Njanja.
I greet you, my brother, man. And it is guys be ID from to say.
ID, yes.
ID how far? Quickly, we don't get time. We got very quickly.
I'm calling from Dutse.
Yes, quickly.
You people need to check out your reception. The reception is poor towards the side.
All right.
Since the Monday, I've been observing that.
All right.
Then yesterday it was a little bit better. But today, when you started the review, it was okay. But now...
idea, what you could do for me, just help me, if you could send them for WhatsApp and much later, so that you go address waiting there on ground. But thank you for that feedback. I appreciate that.
The network, it's not clear. There's an interference.
Okay.
From another very close radio station, that has very close frequency with you.
All right.
I've been observing that since Monday.
All right. Thank you so much.
Engineers to upgrade.
No problem.
Just Citizen FM more than any other radio station here in Abuja.
Thank you.
They are not going to start our brain away.
Thank you so much for that one. We don't talk, my brother, man. For that one, we don't talk this morning. ID just raised that concern. Thank you. We're there on top of the matter. Who again they decide? Anyway, 4 minutes before 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock with the switch. I'm up by 8:15. 8:15, I believe. We get with people. We go show face on top of the matter. Make I see who they decide. Now you be on last caller this morning.
Ezemmuo, good morning.
Morning to you. Who they talk there very quickly? Nze, you they like to wait for last 10 seconds before you go call.
Yeah. I don't like to repeat last.
But you hurry up now because time don't finish. Now go, I want go.
Just like what that man said. This network is 93.5 that is causing that problem with their phone. They are right. So the thing making it, you can't get the station was very, very poor. So let me try and do something. And it seems their own is more powerful than ours because their own will overshadow their own.
All right.
Their own making a lot of noise.
All right.
That's really what I'll continue. So that's why we're not calling, because the thing now is no longer how it should be. It should be very, very clear before. So many radio stations now are trying to overshadow their own.
All right. Nze, thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for that one. We appreciate that feedback. Thank you so much. We like the love, the support from the family. It makes sense. And of course, we there on the matter. We there on top of them. All right, 3 minutes before 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock with the switch. I'm up. Shout out to all my we don't call. We fit no agree on the same thing. We fit no day on the same page, but we did the same country. We did the same book. We know that the same page, but we did the same book. Oh yeah, now they come back. No touch them.
Hello, Abuja. You are listening to 93.7 Citizen FM, the latest radio station based in Nigeria's capital. Our station seeks to broadcast a broad mix of culture and views with priority given to development programming to enable residents share ideas and opinions, music and drama. At Citizen FM, we believe in progressive talk and solution-driven conversation. Our aim is to build a united Nigeria by bringing people of diverse culture together through communication. Enjoy listening to 93.7 Citizen FM. We are more than just a radio station. We are a part of your life.